reminding everyone that you need to speak into the microphone because everything is recorded. So when you do a question and answer, or if you make a comment or anything, make sure that I either bring the mic around to you or that she repeats the question or your comment so that it gets recorded. Otherwise, I get in trouble by Diane, and we don't want to do that. And I also want to remind you to make sure your cell phones are turned off or that they're on silent so they're not disrupting. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you. And welcome. Thank you for being here and finding out about being single again. I would imagine some of you are here because you're actually single again and want to learn firsthand, and some of you are working with singles and want to know more about the programs to be using. I also want to thank, before I forget, Katie and Tiffany, who are our staff members here today helping, and Mark Payan, who's also in the back on camera, is my project manager with my nonprofit Relationship Research Foundation. I put my card on the table for you to see. Last year, we received a fatherhood grant to spread relationship and marriage education programs throughout Orange County, California. And so we feel very blessed and very lucky to have this opportunity. We use 5 programs. We do use the Journey to Love for the singles. We use Focus Inventory for our marriage preparation program. And we also, for marriage enrichment, marriage preparation, and for singles, we use the 3 programs: Mastering the Magic of Love, Relationship Enhancement, and Love's Cradle. And I am trainer of all 5 programs, and it was my mission to get as familiar with the other 4 programs as I was with the program that I developed about 4 or 5 years ago. My gift to you is the workbook that you have in front of you. I figured the best way to do this is to literally walk you through the program. So this is your book. If you would like to take notes, feel free to go ahead and take notes. I'm going to ask you to hold off on questions till the last 15 minutes. Last year I had 2 years to present and able to get through it just fine, but I also want to make sure that I get through the whole program today. And then, so if you want to just jot down questions, feel free to do that. The advantage to Journey to Love, attracting and building loving relationships, also benefits those that have suffered domestic violence. And when I refer to domestic violence, it is much more than being hit or kicked. Many people have experienced domestic violence either emotionally or verbally. Quite often those that are single again, especially, or even those that have been single for a while. And my theory is that we have to keep doing the lesson over again until we get it. So what we want to do is help our singles get the lessons from their past relationship or relationships. Now, it could be marriage, it could be a significant relationship, it could even be related to the relationship that they have had with their own parents or their caregivers. So this book helps people heal. It helps prepare them for a significant relationship. Some people are choosing marriage. I specifically did not use the word marriage throughout the book just so people would not feel that this is what they had to do, but they could choose what they wanted to do according to their own healing process. I often have singles come in for the very first time say, don't ever want to be married. Not even sure I want to date. And I said, perfectly fine. After you finish the Journey to Love workbook and program, you're going to know what it is that you want. And I watched throughout the session their aha moments as they began to heal. And so I think what you're going to find, if you're using it personally or if you're using it with singles, you're going to be amazed of the healing process that takes place and the clarity that people then receive in knowing what they want, in knowing what type of relationship they want, and also knowing who is a compatible partner to attract into their life. Now, if you're just looking for one specific thing in a person, what would be that one specific thing that you would want? What would be a deal maker for you in a relationship? Maybe we can use the microphone, or you can just shout it out and I'll repeat it. Pardon me? Vulnerability. Okay, so being able to emotionally connect, being able to be open, have an open heart. Wonderful, okay? What else would be something that would be really very important to have in a relationship with a significant other? Trust. What else did I hear? Integrity. Okay. Anything else that somebody wants to put out there? Trust, integrity, generosity. Oh, plenty of generosity. Oh, yeah, not money, right. I just heard Stanley say downstairs, givers make good lovers. And I think there's a great deal of truth to that. Okay, anything else anybody else would like to add? Kindness. Kindness, thoughtfulness, right. So often singles will come and they have the concept of tall, dark, and handsome, or beautiful, voluptuous, or whatever, because they're really not sure, or they want 50 things. Yes, sense of humor. And all of you, I can tell, are professionals because you're all bringing up wonderful qualities to look for in a relationship. So what we want to do is guide our singles into an arena of who is going to be a compatible partner. Who's going to be a compatible partner for me? And am I a good partner? Because it's important that we attract like. So if there are certain things that we want, that's, of course, what we need to be. Journey to Love starts with a quiz or an inventory. And you can see where this begins. Actually, on page 5. The purpose of doing a love quiz right from the very beginning is to allow people to see where they are and also to be able to see where they get to be. Now, if they do this workbook completely, chances are good that they can score 130. Which is how many questions are in here. And you'll see it is related to different areas of their life, such as their relationship history and being able to release the past. I really encourage them to do this first because it helps them get in touch with where they are in their life as far as relationship. The questions are either